Alright mga ka-Skywatchers and mga ka-Spacers, so ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon in this video is how to observe the moon. Ayan, again, based from my experience as a Skywatcher and a ka-Spacer. Alright, so before we proceed to our vlog, pakinggan muna natin ito napakagandang intro. Hello, greetings mga ka-Skywatchers and mga ka-Spacers natin out there from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. And sa lahat po ng ating mga ka-Skywatchers and mga ka-Spacers na nakikinig po ngayon sa ating vlog worldwide and netwide. Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. This is your ka-Skywatcher and ka-Spacer, Sir Jun Cajigal, and welcome to another of our ka-Spacers vlog. So for today's video, ang pag-uusapan po natin ngayon is how to observe the moon based from my experience in using the telescope and as a Skywatcher and a ka-Spacer. Ayan po, no? Very interesting po yung ating pag-uusapan in this video. So, bago po tayo magpatuloy sa ating vlog ngayong araw na to, please don't forget to like and share this video so that we could reach more people. Lalong-lalo na po yung mga estudyante natin out there so that they would be engaged and they would be inspired to love the sciences. Lalong-lalo na po ang astronomy. Don't forget also to follow us on our Facebook page, the Skywatchers Society of Las Piñas. And don't forget to follow us also on our YouTube channel, the Science Guy, Professor Jun Cajigal. Please subscribe and click on that notification bell so that you would be updated on our latest videos. So yan po, mag-subscribe na po kayo. So tara na po and let us now discuss this topic on how to observe the moon using the telescope. Alright, let's go! Alright mga ka-Skywatchers and mga ka-Spacers. So bago po tayo mag-observe ng moon, we have to take note of a couple of things. So number one, dapat alam muna natin po yung particular phase ng buwan. Alright? Very important po ito kasi dapat malaman natin bago natin obserbahan yung buwan, yung tamang panahon, yung oras ng pag-observe natin by being aware of the lunar phase on that particular date of your observation. Alright? So, the moon is either nasa waxing or waning phase. So, again, pag sinabi nating waxing phase, the appearance of the moon is that the moon is getting larger. Alright? So, mag-uumpisa yan sa waxing crescent after the new moon, kasi ang new moon, hindi natin makikita yung buwan. The moon is not visible in the night sky pag new moon. Alright? And siguro after several days, may makikita na tayong crescent phase, no? Yung tinatawag na waxing crescent. Yung shape po ng buwan na yan ay parang kinagat na cookie or parang bangka po yan, and that will run for several days. Waxing, kasi nga diba yung buwan, unti-unti siyang lumalaki. The moon is appearing to be getting bigger. Ayan, no? And then after na tong waxing crescent, then the moon will appear in its first quarter phase. So yung buwan ay parang kalahati na po, or half circle. Then after nung first quarter, then ito na po yung tinatawag natin na waxing gibbous. Alright, yung waxing gibbous naman, the moon is shaped like an oblong or para siyang itlog. Alright, then that will run for several days. Then after yung waxing gibbous, full moon na po, usually 15 days or 16 days after ng new moon yan. Alright? Then, after ng full moon, then ayun na yung waning phase. So, yung waning phase, ibig sabihin yan that the moon is appearing to be getting smaller, na nagiging unti-unti na siyang lumiliit. So, after ng full moon, then the moon will appear to be in its waning gibbous. No, kabaliktaran na po ito, no? Waning gibbous. Then, after ng waning gibbous, last quarter, kalahati na yung buwan, half circle, then waning crescent, then back to new moon. So, napakahalaga po bago tayo mag-observe ng moon, malaman po natin that we should be aware of the lunar phase. Usually, pag waxing crescent, ma-observe yan usually mga right after sunset. No? Mga 6 to 7, 8 ng gabi. Alright? Then, pag first quarter na po, makikita na natin yan, the moon is directly overhead, mga 6 o'clock, 7, alright, hanggang 9. Then, pag waxing gibbous, ganun din, you can start observing the moon, mga 6 o'clock ng gabi, hanggang 10. Alright, then pag full moon, medyo late na ho yan mag-rise. Either, yan, mga 6 nasa near the horizon po siya. Okay, hanggang ano na yan, hanggang madaling araw pag full moon. So, dapat alam natin yung what particular phase and dapat alam din natin po kung anong oras siya mag-appear sa night sky. Usually, pag waxing, yan, between 6 to 12, no? Pag waxing crescent hanggang waxing gibbous. Pag full moon naman po, you can observe that yan, mga 6, 7 hanggang sa madaling araw na po. Now, pag waning, right after the full moon, medyo late na po mag-arise yung buwan sa horizon and makikita natin yung buwan late night na ho. Pag waning gibbous, yan, mga late night, mga 8, 9 hanggang madaling araw. Hanggang last quarter na po yan. Pag last quarter, usually mga 4 na yan na madaling araw. Pag waning crescent yan, mga just before sunrise. Yan. So, kung gusto nyo mag-observe ng buwan, you have to be aware kung anong phase and what particular time kayo mag-observe. No, pag waxing, yan, pwedeng right after sunset. Pag waning po yung buwan, yan, mga madaling araw na yan or just before sunrise. Alright po, so we have to be aware of the phase of the moon and yung time na paplano nating obserbahan ng buwan. Now, another thing that we need to consider in relation to being aware of the lunar phases would be the direction of the moon, kung saan po natin pwedeng itutok yung telescope. Usually, pag waxing phase yung buwan, normally we can start observing sa western sky. So, pag waxing crescent at 6 p.m., usually nasa western sky na po yan, then palubog na po. Pag first quarter at 6 p.m., the moon is directly overhead, then the moon will move westward. So, we can move the telescope from there. Then, pag waxing gibbous naman, medyo nasa eastern sky na po yan. At 6 p.m. nasa eastern sky, then we can start from there, then the moon will move from east to west. Then, pag waxing gibbous, ganun din, medyo near the horizon na siya, nasa eastern part ng sky, then we can move the telescope from east to west. Pag full moon naman, the moon will rise sa eastern horizon. Yan, doon po tayo pwede magsimula mga 6 p.m. Yan, the moon will be at the eastern part of the sky, moving westward. Ngayon po, pag waning phase po yung buwan, we can start there na nasa eastern sky po yung buwan because pag waning phase, the moon will rise very late at night. Siguro mga 8, 9, ayan po. So, we can start pointing the telescope sa eastern part ng sky, then moving westward. Pero pag waning, again, very late na po mag-rise yung buwan. Usually yan, mga 8, 9, pag waning gibbous. Pag last quarter naman or third quarter, mga madaling araw na po yan. Pag waning crescent, yan, mga madaling araw, mga 4 a.m. nasa eastern part ng sky. So, yan po nating malaman, i-consider po natin yan in observing the moon. Yung direction kung saan natin pwedeng itutok yung ating telescope. Then, another consideration na dapat ninyong malaman in observing the moon is your equipment. Alright, so dapat handa po yung equipment ninyo. If you are using a reflecting telescope, be sure that your reflecting telescope is properly collimated. Collimated yung mga mirrors niya. And if you are using a refractor like this one, then be sure that the lenses are clean. And working condition yung kanyang mga mount, either altazimuth mount like this one or equatorial mount. Yan, so dapat i-consider po natin yung kondisyon ng ating equipment. Another consideration is yung eyepiece na gagamitin ninyo. Usually, pag mga moon observation, tama-tama na po yung either between 15 mm focal length ng eyepiece or hanggang 20 to 25 mm. Ayan. Hindi po desirable based from my experience, hindi desirable na gumamit tayo ng mga eyepieces na shorter yung focal length, mga 10 mm, 4 mm. Yan. Mas maganda pong obserbahan ng buwan using the telescope if you will be using between 15 mm to 25 mm eyepieces. Yan, para maganda makita natin yung kabuuan ng buwan. Then, if you want to observe the moon in more detail, then you can make use of Barlow lenses. I would recommend siguro mga 2x Barlow lang. Huwag na yung masyadong malalakas na Barlow. 2x Barlow will do. Ayan po, no? So, ihanda po natin yung ating kagamitan, yung telescope na gagamitin natin. Be sure that the telescope is in proper condition, and dapat maging aware din tayo sa eyepiece na gagamitin natin. No? Kung gusto nyo naman na general overview ng buwan, pwede na po yung 20 mm, 25 mm. If you want to examine the moon in more detail, then okay na yung 15, then you can make use of a Barlow lens. Now, another thing that we need to consider would be the weather. Ayan po, alam niyo po, ang pagiging isang amateur astronomer, hindi lang astronomy yung pinag-aaralan, no? Dapat meron din tayong alam sa meteorology or weather. So, kailangan natin talagang malaman yung weather condition bago tayo magplano ng lunar observation. So, we have to listen. We have to hear yung mga weather reports sa social media, sa mainstream media, para alam po natin kung cloudy or clear skies yung particular date ng ating lunar observation. So, kailangan po natin malaman yung mga weather reports na yan so that we can plan ahead yung date ng ating lunar observation. Ngayon po, kunyari, nagkaroon ng weather report na clear ang sky pero biglang naging maulap, talagang ganyan po, we are at the mercy of the clouds, so we will have to wait. Astronomy teaches us to be patient. So, hintayin na lang po natin mag-clear yung sky. Then, pag may mga pagkakataon, then we can proceed to our lunar observation. So, kailangan po talaga natin may consider yung weather condition of that particular date ng ating lunar observation. Alright po, mga ka-Skywatchers and mga ka-Spacers. So, talagang hindi lang pang astronomy tayo, pang meteorology pa. Alright. Alright. Also, yung mga paggamit ng mga moon filters, wala naman po akong objections in using mga moon filters. Especially pag full moon. If you are observing the full moon, kasi ang buwan pag full moon talagang maliwanag, you can reduce the illumination using those moon filters. Ang moon filter po ay parang ano lang yung shades ng telescope para hindi masyadong maliwanag yung pag-ano ng ilaw dun sa eyepiece. And pag medyo na-reduce natin yung illumination ng buwan, if we are observing the full moon, we could see more details of the lunar surface. Ayan, no? So, very important din po na i-consider natin yung paggamit ng mga moon filters na yan, especially if we are observing a full moon. Ayan. Pero pag mga waxing crescent or waning crescent or kahit na first or last quarter or waxing waning gibbous, okay na po kahit walang moon filter. Pero pag full moon, yan, we have to consider na rin. Alright? Okay. Alright, lastly, if you want to take a picture of the moon, marami tayong pwedeng paggamitan ng techniques. Either we can make use of a DSLR, then meron siyang camera adapter na pwedeng i-orbit sa eyepiece, or mag-afocal method po tayo, meaning straight po yung camera dun sa eyepiece. So we can make use of many cellphone adapters available. If you are using your cellphone, meron tayong 𝗦𝗦𝗢𝗏 cellphone adapter na pwede natin gamitin. Ayan, in taking pictures of the moon using our cellphone. Kasi dapat steady po yung cellphone natin when we take videos or pictures of the moon. Ayan po, no? And we can process the image in a variety of applications. So marami, may Snapseed, may PIPP, may Registack. So marami tayong pwedeng available softwares to process our lunar image para lumitaw po yung details ng image natin sa buwan. Alright mga ka-Skywatchers and mga ka-Spacers, there you have it. How to observe the moon based from my experience as a Skywatcher and ka-Spacer using the telescope. Sana marami po kayong natutunan sa ating vlog ngayong araw na to. Alright, so hanggang dito na lang po tayo. And again, don't forget to like and share this vlog so that we could reach more people. Lalong-lalo na po yung mga estudyante natin out there so that they would be engaged and they would be inspired to love the sciences. And don't forget po to follow us on our Facebook page, the Skywatchers Society of Las Piñas. Ayan po, no? So, like and share po and i-follow nyo po kami para makarating po itong ating advocacy to share the telescope to the public sa maraming tao. Follow me also on my YouTube channel, the Science Guy Prof Jun Cajigal. Please subscribe. Mag-subscribe na po kayo. And click on that notification bell so that you will be updated on our latest videos. Alright po mga ka-Spacers, so marami pong salamat. Live long and prosper. And always remember to always keep your space and always keep looking up. Bye-bye po. See you in our next vlog. Bye-bye.